Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So before getting into today's video, just like I said, I really appreciate all of you guys' support and I really appreciate when you push me to do more. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a what's in my camera bag type of video. So the first thing I'm going to get into the actual camera bag. It's a cheap camera bag, does the job. It's, in my opinion, it is small for like the gear that I have. It is small, but the name of the camera bag is Ferndean. Sounds like a knockoff brand. I really don't know what that brand is, but Ferndean. But anyway, that is the camera bag name. If you guys want to check out this camera bag, that's the name. Or just literally go on eBay and just write camera bag and these ones will come up. So let's get into what's in the actual camera bag. So in my camera bag is a Nikon D800 and I use this mainly for photography. Not so much for video because, you know, Nikon isn't that good for video because of the bit rate and the codec and all of that, you know, it all adds up. So it's not really good for video, but for photography, Nikon does get looked down upon by a lot of people. But in the end of the day, as long as the camera shoots RAW and can shoot manual, that's all that matters. But anyway, I use a Nikon D800 with a 50mm f1.8, which if you're a photographer, you should know that that lens is widely used for portraits and all types of shots because of the blurry background it gives and how good it is in low light. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, I also have a battery grip on this Nikon D800. So with the battery grip, what you can get is an extra shutter button on the side, so when you take portraits you don't have to like hold it like that. You can just do this and hold it from there. And also the battery grip, you can put two batteries in. It just makes it easier when you're shooting outside for a long period of time. But overall, this is the camera I use for photography. So I use the Nikon D800 for photography, and for video I use the Polarizing Filters, which you can't see because I'm recording with, but I'll show you guys from this camera. So this is the Polarizing Filters, which is mainly used for video, and I do use it for long exposure photography because of the built-in stabilization, but mainly it's for video. So they are the two cameras that I use, the Nikon D800 for photography and the Polarizing Filters for video. So moving on to audio, I use a Takstar mic. It's like a shotgun mic, similar to Rode, and I use that for all my videos. But yet again, you can't see it because I'm using it for this video. But here's some footage that I got, and this is the actual mic and what it looks like. So moving on to the lenses in my camera bag, I'm going to start with the Sigma 70-300. It's a zoom lens, and I use it for my Nikon D800. However, I also have an adapter which can be these Nikon lenses can be adapted to my Panasonic G80, so it saves a lot of time and money when I can adapt these lenses onto my Panasonic. So the second lens I already talked about, which is the 50mm f1.8, which is currently on this Nikon D800. I already discussed it, so I don't really need to say much about it. And now that I'm just going to talk about the light diode. So this is the light that I use, is the Aperture Amran A9. It's a very powerful light and it's small and compact. And I also put it on this tripod that I have. And I also use this tripod as well, which I'm going to be using for vlogs in the future. But so far I use it for this light, and it just died. Also for audio, I own a dead cat, which basically just blocks the wind, sound and all the unwanted sound when you're outside. Like things like that, so it just blocks the sound of that. Now moving on to my cleaning kit, I use this, it's like a rocket blower I think that's what it's called. So it gets rid of the dust on your lens and you can clean the dust on your sensor as well. So what you do is you point the camera down, so then you just do that and the dust falls down. Instead of like pushing it in, just force the dust to go more into the sensor and it's hard to get out. And I also have this microfiber cloth, which is good to clean off dust and other things like that, like fingerprints on your lens and on your camera screen. I also own a pack of filters that I don't really use them because they're not the best of quality. But it's like it's like that purple filter people use for like sunsets and pictures like that. I don't really think that's useful. And this is a UV filter, which again I don't think is very useful because it can cause a lot of light streaks and all of that. Like it gets rid of the quality of the image. And I also have these pack of filters. It's the Polarizing Filters, but unfortunately they're not like all in one. So it's like ND8, ND4, ND2, like that, like a separate. But they're not the best of quality, so I'm not going to be using these anytime soon. Also with the audio side of things, I've got a wireless mic set. So this is the transmitter and this is the receiver. So this goes on top of the camera hot shoe. It like slides on top of the camera, and this is on the person that's talking. So this wireless mic set is good. It's alright for the price of it. I think it was like £100. It's the Boya WM5 but I will definitely upgrade with the wireless mic and get a better system. I don't really use wireless mics as much, but I will definitely use them as I'm going to create a lot of documentaries this year and be doing a lot of work like that. So yeah, since my camera bag is very small, I can't really fit everything that I want to take with me on shoots. So what I do is I put my camera bag inside of another bag where I can fit this gimbal. This is a Untitled V1 and it's a good gimbal. It's not the latest, but it does the job. So I carry this gimbal everywhere, wherever I go, especially when I want to shoot video. But then again, I still bring it with me in case I might need it. So yeah, this is the Zion Crane gimbal, and it has definitely replaced a lot of things in my camera gear. So I don't have to carry like sliders anywhere, things like that. This is like literally 3-in-1. I can do a lot of moves with it. Since I'm talking about the gimbal, I might as well talk about this. It's called a top handle. So what it does, essentially, when you want to shoot handheld, it's really like with the DSLR, especially with that stabilization built in and on the lens, the footage can get very shaky. So this is when the top handle comes in. Let me just show you guys what it looks like on the camera. So this is what it looks like on top of the camera. It just makes it look way more professional, and it also helps with the footage. So essentially with a top handle, you can shoot handheld. Like you want to like have 3 points of contact, one on the handle, the hand at the bottom, and then put this against the body as you're monitoring. Or if you have a flip out screen, you want to use the flip out screen obviously, but if you can't, you just want to like sort of glimpse at the monitor as well as walk and get a stable shot. So this definitely improves your work and on how you can get smooth footage. So this definitely will improve your work. So that was essentially what's in my camera bag, and I haven't really included everything because some things are obvious. For example, like an SD card, like every photographer and filmmaker would need that, or else wouldn't really have anything to capture. But that's it for today guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.